everybody.
I had stood up for a second and I looked back and the camera was on. I was like, oh my goodness.
It always reminds me of like when somebody walks in you on the bathroom. That's like, that's what always makes me think every time there's like that little space between the two.
What
Oh my gosh.
Ginger is like, that's like a normal thing for you. So you're like, it makes me think of every time I have a family of 3. It doesn't happen that often.
It doesn't happen much in my house anymore, but I grew up in a big family and it happened a lot. 1 bathroom and there was no lock on the door. So it happened a lot.
Oh, it's just crazy. Like, or whenever your kids are little and you see their little fingers waving under the door.
Oh my gosh, yes.
One time Brandy was in the bathroom and Abby was in her room because she was in trouble and the door was closed and Brandy wouldn't let her out. And Abby was like, Mom, please let me out. And all of a sudden Brandy looked under after like 5 minutes of this. Abby had like $1 and change. She had a crumbled up $1 and some change that she had put on her hand and slid underneath the door.
Oh my gosh, she was bribing the jailer.
If I give you this money, will you let me?
She was bribing the jailer.
We're like, Abby, we don't buy it.
Abby was trying to buy it. She was trying to buy her freedom.
She is a smart kid, I tell you that. Oh, we videoed a video. She's like, now I want you to show this to my Yarny friends. I want my Yarny friends to know that I am saying hi to them. So I've got a video that I need to put up of Abby.
Okay.
Awesome. You guys, I want to tell everybody out there right now. I'm spent. So I had my second COVID Moderna shot yesterday, so I'm a little spent. So if I'm yawning or anything, it's not you, it's not the company, it's just I'm spent.
Mel's just a little under the weather.
She's tired.
She's a trooper.
We're
yarn hookers and she's a yarn trooper.
That's right. So who else here? We've
got some friends.
We've got Lisa and Alice and Sarah and Ingrid and Coco and Sydney. And I'm a whole bunch.
I know I saw Michelle Wiley was way up at the top.
And Gina and Coco.
And Cheryl Ill.
Said Crafty Moo.
And Gail and Chris. Sarah.
Jamie.
Jamie's here.
She is
wearing a thick hat and another one rapidly.
Well, Jamie, I'll tell you, it's 48 degrees here, so it was chilly. And my hair looked goofy. So
I've got my AC right there, and I am I'm feeling the effects. I'm like really tired. I'm feeling the effects of the second shot right now. So I think I'm a little chilly.
Charlene says, hi, Ginger, Julie, and Melanie. Was waiting for this every weekend. I'm going to get organized today.
Yay, Charlene.
This is exciting.
I love to organize stuff. I remember being on a road trip with my husband and my son, and at every gas stop, every time we stop for gas or stop for a meal or whatever, I always have to organize everything in the car.
Mm-hmm.
And he was maybe 4, so things got disorganized pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. And he's like, Mommy, what are you doing? And I said, I'm organizing. I like things organized. He goes, that's your favorite word, organized. And he's been saying it ever since, and he's 19. He always says, my favorite word is organized, and he's right.
That is so
the
cute.
3-syllable word he learned, I'm probably.
Well, now, I've got to tell everybody this week that I started back on Monday color blocking my schedule.
Woohoo!
So proud of you.
So that I could keep my time organized, because this is how I usually schedule things. It's like, a whole bunch of things, and then I get overwhelmed and I don't know what to do, and I lay down and take a nap. So this week I didn't do that. I color coded it according to my priorities, and I have like 5 or 6 of them. And you gotta put family in there. You gotta put because I was never putting family time in. Family time, cleaning the house time.
Interrupt what you were trying to do, and then that would overwhelm you. So
yeah, exactly. And then specific work times. And my productivity was so much higher this week.
I
how do you
noticed.
Feel about it though? To sound like a psychiatrist, how does that make you feel?
I feel clean on the inside.
That's awesome.
I don't feel dirty anymore.
Now you're making me think of Christina Aguilera and that.
I feel clean on the inside.
I love that. That is now got to be a quote. Is for us. It's I feel clean on the inside.
I'm gonna make Yarn Geek cup that says that.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! And then you're gonna drink something.
And then coffee's gonna go in there, and then it's gonna get stained.
That's all right.
Clean on the inside.
Clean.
Oh my gosh, so funny.
Yay!
I have a Google Calendar. I think, Mel, you use Google Calendar too, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
I haven't been time blocking as much as I should, but
time block. I just keep track of everything on my Google Calendar, but then it reminds me to do it.
Right.
So I can tell you that tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., my phone is going to go off and tell me to put the slides on Facebook. Because that's how I remember to do them. And then I'm like, okay. And I make sure that I do the reminder at a time when I don't have a lot going on. So it's like, oh, yep, okay. I can do that. I've got the time right now to get it done.
That is awesome. See, I'm aspiring to that.
I think you're going to get there, man. You're doing great, Jen.
Thank you.
You're doing awesome.
My goal is to get a little bit better every week.
Well, the thing is Mel and I both work full time. She works from home. I work in an office, but both of us have a calendar that dictates what we have to do. But this is your job.
Yeah.
Yeah. The social media and the YouTube, that's your job. And you have to stay on top of it too. So welcome to our world of calendars and time blocking.
Well, and what's funny is that you start to love it.
You do. I love having Google tell me what to do.
Yeah.
Well, as weird as that sounds.
I don't anymore because my to-do list is too large at work. But I used to do, the fancy calendar. Like every weekend, I would totally decorate a paper book calendar. You know what I'm talking about? Like
I do. I've seen them at Joanne's.
Yeah. I would do that every Sunday, and I loved it. But then I got the job that I have, and it's just too much. Yeah.
I couldn't decorate mine. I have a daily organizer too. So once I get to work, and then I have to do my daily organizer.
Yeah.
I've emailed you guys pictures of my daily organizer. I'm like, look at this crap show of a day.
I just look at it
and piles.
Then I get so tired I have to go take a nap. Well, at least the old me would see your schedule and be like,
But now you look at it and you go, okay, I know how you're going to do that.
That is awesome.
Bev says, I love my schedule when it says crochet.
Yes.
I like that
Which
too.
I do need to block my after hours so that I can start getting more crochet done because I haven't. Well, actually, this past 2 weeks, I've just been working and then afterwards I disconnect because it's just a stressful time at work. That's all.
Yeah. Coco says, problem is when you get in the crochet zone, you don't notice the time fly. And that's true too.
True.
Yeah.
Many lunch breaks, I've had to set a timer. Hey, Siri. Set a timer. Oh, Siri, I'm just not now. I'm just kidding.
Not now, Siri.
Oh, she's trying to talk to you. Mine does that all the time.
Yeah. Only mine's an Australian man.
I'm like, Siri, I'm not talking to you. She did it again.
I'm just kidding, Siri. I don't need a timer. Thank you.
Hey, Google.
How long?
Good night, Siri.
Good night.
Oh, is your
Good night.
Siri's still a girl?
No, I changed mine to an Australian man.
Oh my gosh, that's what I did on my old phone, but I haven't done it in the new one.
You need to.
Yeah, Australian man. That was my favorite.
Yeah.
I wonder if we can do that with Google. I don't know if Google has voices.
I know you can do it with Waze. I had the Cookie Monster telling me how to get to places with Waze.
Really?
It got a little annoying after a little bit because he's like, "Rrr, rrr." That's the count, but like the noises that Cookie Monster makes.
Yeah.
I heard of one where it was Samuel L. Jackson giving directions, and that sounded like it would be pretty intense.
I would love that one though. That would be
But he's so
awesome.
loud.
You would follow those directions no matter what.
I could hear him now. He'd be like, "No, stupid, your other left."
He wasn't using the S word. He's using the F word.
Today I went up to.
What are you doing?
Today I went up to Syracuse to go to a local yarn shop up there, and we had to use Siri to give us some directions.
Mm-hmm.
And so we got to the corner right before the street. We just needed to go straight down one more block, and there was a big orange sign that said "Road closed." Oh, what? Road closed. So Siri told us to go take us around the loop again because we didn't go straight. And so Siri thought we were being stupid, like couldn't follow directions to go straight. But Siri didn't know that the road was closed. So then we turned and we were trying to get to this place. And every way we went, there was another sign that said "Road closed." It was like this local yarn store was in a vacuum, like you couldn't get to it. So I finally had to call the store and tell the lady, I can't find your store. We've driven an hour to come, and can you tell us how to get there? And we had to go through this weird alley to get to the store, like only one car could fit through, and there were weird dumpsters and tall buildings because this is downtown in Syracuse.
Oh my gosh.
I looked at my husband. I'm like, I would like to have the equalizer here with us as we go through this alleyway. And he goes, well, I wouldn't want to be here at night. Then we got to the store and it was absolutely beautiful inside. Right. It was so interesting because the outside was a little scary, but it was so pretty inside. And we just couldn't get there. Every road was closed.
That's weird.
Yeah, the poor store owner, she's like, I don't know what they're doing because it's a holiday weekend. Like, why did they have to ruin my business?
Yeah, on a holiday weekend, one of your biggest sales days.
I know. Well, you know us yarnies, though. We're determined. She's like, I've been fielding calls all day. So people have been finding their way in.
That's good.
Yeah.
So Ingrid is saying one of my other problems is because people know I'm soft-hearted and rarely will say no. I tend to overload myself with work and have no time to crochet craft just for the sheer love of it. Yes.
Ingrid, you have the disease to please. You need to get rid of that.
Yeah.
You gotta say no sometimes.
Once you start saying no, like make a day of it or even a week of it, just practice it. It gets so much easier because you realize nobody's mad at you. You just said, I can't do it. And no one's mad. And you feel so much better.
Yeah.
I just say, listen, I've got to have my crochet time or I'll go crazy. And people are like, oh, yeah, Mom, you go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Michelle Wiley says downtown Syracuse is very scary. And it is a little scary down there.
Did you take pictures?
I did. I actually took some video of going through the alley on the way out.
Is it going to be on one of your videos this week?
Yes, I am going to do a little yarn shop review video. I always call them reviews, but I've never found one I didn't like. So,
yeah.
Well, there was that one that was closed because it was very knit centric or something like that.
It was really just too crowded. Yeah, there was just too much stuff in there. And you guys know I like things organized. Granny D, thank you for the compliment. This hat is Ginger's bucket hat pattern. See, she wears hers down like a bucket.
There you go.
But I have to see.
Ginger's tension. It's so funny because I can see the difference in you guys' tension.
Oh yeah, Ginger's got a very loose tension, and I'm uptight.
Yeah, I'm uptight too. So I'm with you, Julie.
Ginger's loose and free, and I'm tight wound.
I'm wound very loosely.
Oh, Michelle made 2 buckets today.
Yay! I would love to see the stack of everybody's bucket hats.
Yes, everybody take a picture of yourself in the bucket hats and put them on the Facebook group.
Yes.
I like it like
I like it like a cloche hat, like from the 20s.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I will not be making a bucket hat. It has nothing to do with the pattern. It has everything to do with that puppy right there.
I told Ginger she needs to make you a one with a hole in the top.
A messy fun bucket hat.
Yeah, I need to make you a bucket hat.
It will look like this.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it will look like.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
I love it.
I'm gonna do it.
Thank you, baby, I appreciate it.
You'll just have to start like at the 4th round and then just, start a ring there.
Right.
I have one in blue too. Hang on one sec.
I love the blue one with your pretty eyes.
There's the blue one.
You've got the prettiest eyes.
So
it's funny because my eyes are really green.
Mine are blue, but you can never tell.
Your eyes are blue. I would have thought they were brown.
They're dark. They're like a dark gray blue.
Oh, wow. Let's all look at each other's eyes.
Yes. What?
We are so dorky. I can't believe y'all came and showed up to watch this nonsense.
Love y'all. Thank you.
Brandy D.
Ingrid says, whenever about our advice that we were giving her, I hear you. I do. I just feel so bad to say no. In my mind, I always think they'll think bad of me. And that's why I say once you start saying no, it gets easier because you all of a sudden it clicks in your brain that nobody's upset with you.
Yeah.
No one's upset.
And if they are, then they weren't worth helping in the first place.
Yes.
If they can't respect your need for your privacy and your time to yourself.
Oh, and here it's just they'll think bad of me. Don't talk to me again. And if it's a YouTube order or something, unsub for me and tell people I said no. Oh. I have gotten better at saying no at that because I've asked some people have asked me to do some stuff and I don't have the time right now. I just don't have the time.
Okay. Sydney says she hates driving in Syracuse. Her best friend went to the big university there. Yeah, my nephew actually goes to the university there. It's not far from my house. It's about an hour away. So we're used to driving to Syracuse. We do it fairly often.
Okay, I'm going to put the link for this. I'm going to put it in the first comment.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, and you guys, I've done this tutorial twice by Ginger's, and Ginger does have a loose tension.
I do have a very loose tension. That's why it looks so big on my head.
And I have a pretty tight tension. Actually, usually when I do like a what do you call those things that we all never do? Gauge swatch.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That we all never do.
No.
Whenever I do a gauge swatch, though, it usually matches up perfectly. So I think I got a fairly normal tension. I don't think it's really a tight tension. It's just a lot tighter than Ginger's. So I did have to put an extra round or 2 on my hats at the end. I just did an even round. So
yeah,
if you crochet really loose like Ginger, then you might not. But if you do, just put an extra couple rounds. Works out pretty good.
While you're typing because your eyes are covered. Exactly. So mysterious. Little gangsta.
Who's the rapper he is? Was it LL? Was it LL Cool J who wore his hat?
Oh,
I think so.
Was it? Yeah.
I think it was LL Cool J, right?
Yeah.
I think so.
That's
we got
right.
our LL Cool J hats. Now I've got Mrs. Walton's hat.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Wait a minute. Can we comment on the comments right now, or do we have to wait until the video's over?
We have to do it. You know what? I'll do it. Why don't I do it?
Okay, I did put the link in the chat, but I wasn't able to put it in the YouTube comments. I'm thinking that has to be done afterwards, which I can definitely do.
Okay.
But I can also put it. I'll put it. Oh, wait a minute! I already put it in the chat.
Well, it's in the chat, and you can put it in your description box below, because probably I hope nobody's going to be watching this video and your tutorial at the same time. Maybe they will. Maybe they've got 2 screens.
It could happen.
It could happen.
And their name is
would do
Sherlock,
it.
and they can watch several things at one time.
Yeah.
Cheryl says, "Thank you. I saved it so I can make a dozen or so."
Yeah.
I love this pattern, and it took me about an hour and a half, and I'm not a fast crocheter, so.
Yeah, that's nice. The hat was tight. Needed to do it again with bigger hook. Yeah, I find myself doing that on so many different things. It's so hard because everybody's tension is so individual.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We really just get as close as we can with the yarn weights and the yarn hook size.
Yeah.
But when the hat only takes an hour and a half to work up, you think, well, that didn't take too long. I know somebody with this head size that it'll fit, and I can try another way.
There you go. With this one that I did, this is the Comfort. Is that what it's called, you guys? Comfort cotton?
Comfy cotton.
Comfy cotton. Yeah. A lot of people picked a lot of this up at Christmas Tree Shop because they started selling it. Yep. And I needed to use 3 strands at a time.
Okay.
So that's my tip of the day.
Tip of the day.
So I've got 3 half-empty cakes of this. So I'll either need to rewind it or make it.
And like a good rule of thumb is, so say it's a size 5 weight, you can use 2 size 4 weight yarns to make up to a size 5.
Right.
2 size 5 make up to a 6, or 3 size 4 will go up. I think actually it might be 4 size 4 go up to a 6, right?
This is what happened when I used a 6. But granted, it is velvet. It's the Walmart velvet.
I've got names for it, but Walmart velvet wasn't one that came to mind.
You know,
you look like a pimp, Ginger.
Yes, it's your pimp hat.
You're pimping. You need a feather in that hat, like a long feather sticking out the back.
I look like Mushmouth.
You do look like Mushmouth.
Yes, you do. I saw that yarn today. I was thinking about getting it for. I like using velvet yarns to make scrunchies.
I do too. That's nice.
Yeah.
They don't pull your hair so much.
Yeah. But Liz, I would use a 5 instead of a 6 on the hat just to make it.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, definitely a 5, not a 6.
Yeah.
And Sarah says, Ginger, you're a loopy doopy.
She upgraded from yarn hooker to yarn pimp.
That's right. She's the pimp.
She's in charge of us now.
Oh, God.
She's taking our whips.
Basket.
She's taking our yarn. She's our pimp.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, Lordy.
My mom would be so proud of me.
Oh, my gosh, Ginger. You're a riot. So yesterday we went down to where we go shopping, like our Target, like the big plaza, the Parkway. Yeah. And it's like 30 miles from our house, and it was pouring rain. Ugh. And so we got the groceries done, and I said, I just want to go to Michael's. And I bought this yarn for this hat I'm making. And then we came home, and as soon as I found the right pattern that I wanted, I needed a certain size knitting needle. And I thought I had them, but I tore everything apart. I couldn't find them. I was like, I guess I don't. I guess I have the 4.5 and not the 5.5. So my son and I went all the way back down, went to Joann's, got the needles, came all the way back home. And today when I was organizing my yarn, guess what I found? The needles that I drove all the way down there for. So aggravating.
That's hilarious.
So now I have 2 sets of the exact same needles.
What? But that's okay.
I can make 2 hats at the same time, right?
Exactly.
Because there's 16-inch cables, so about all you can make with them is hats. I can make 2 hats at the same time.
Ginger, what's up?
Okay, so this is what happens. Our house is, since it's 100 years old, it doesn't have a lot of outlets anyway.
I feel you on that one.
So we have to have like a lot of extension cords that have the, enough
First
places,
sectors.
to plug everything in. And also we only have like three-pronged places in the whole house.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
Three-pronged plug-in.
I'm gonna be so happy for you when you move out.
I am too. I'm a little
Like death
concerned about
trap.
Ginger.
I
A
hate
little
that
worried
house.
about her safety.
Right? I feel like it's a death trap. You need to get the hell out of there.
That's all. I mean, I grew up in a house with a wood-burning stove, so that, it
It's
was.
okay if the inside of my walls are burning. No, it's not.
yeah. I'm with Mel on this one. Raise your hand if you think Ginger should move out of the house where things just, start to combust.
Yes.
Fire shoots out of the walls.
Exactly.
And, during one of our lives, the
She had the
bathroom was
dripping water.
leaking onto her head behind her in the middle of a live.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
The first year.
Coco wants to know if your yarn's insured.
Oh, I wish.
Well, it's part of your home. Well, you're not a homeowner. I was going to say, it's part of your renter's insurance.
No, I don't know if we have that or not.
No, her landlord is
Ginger,
really needs to fix
put it on your calendar.
I know.
Go ahead, Mel. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. No, if you were staying there, I understand not pushing it because you're not staying there. But yeah, he's basically a slumlord with the way he's not doing things. So,
well, that's a big. There are a lot of those here in Lawrence because there are a lot of students that live here in Lawrence, and he can kind of get away with it here because it's close to downtown and people want to live close to downtown. So,
not that bad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I like what you
about your house.
Flipped up in the front with a nice big sunflower.
Oh, I love it. Yes.
And a lollipop.
I think just the sunflower might be good. And you can get one of those fake sunflowers. Like you don't have to crochet one unless you want to, but like those fake flowers. There you go, a daisy.
Oh, I've even got this thing still here so I can use it to pin it
You know
up.
who you look like with that, Ginger? You look like Blossom.
Oh my God, yes, you would look like Blossom.
Well, no, like your face doesn't look like the hat looks like Blossom.
You have a daintier nose.
Okay, thank you. I'll take that.
But remember the hats she used to wear? They were cute.
Yeah, they were cute. They were very cute. I wouldn't mind having one of those.
You do have one of those.
Oh.
Lisa the Grammy says, us too, we have mostly 2-prong plugs, so we run extension cords. Our house was built in 1950.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
I've lived in a house like that and it had the, what do they call it? The, it's not the current day electrical system. It's an old electrical system. I can't remember what they call it.
It's not AC/DC.
Glass. The fuses were glass. Like,
oh, I know what you're talking about.
yeah.
I remember we had those in our house growing up.
So, yeah, I lived in a house like that.
They didn't have
love the
circuit
house.
breakers. They had fuses.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Granny D says, that's the first thing you should check out when you're house hunting. How many receptacles and the 3-prong?
Yes. Well, you don't think about it until you don't have one.
And make sure they work.
Yeah.
Because we have plenty of outlets, but they don't all do anything.
Right. And the fire doesn't shoot out of them.
Well, that's true.
Lori has it because Lori's brilliant and always knows what I'm trying to say. It's knob and tube, which is exactly what it is. Yes.
Someone asked what I was making. It is a Grateful Dead hat that was kind of commissioned for me. It's going to be a slouch hat. It's going to have the little dancing bear on it. Yeah. For a very close deadhead friend of mine. Family member of mine. Try not to give too much away. I don't know if that person might be watching.
Here's their name, their social security number.
Sometimes he watches.
Yes. In the older houses, the plumbing. When we first moved into that old house that we lived in, She actually had to redo the plumbing underneath. It all went. I'm like, oh, I'm glad we're renting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how our basement is huge. It's the size of the house. It has windows. It would make a wonderful finished basement.
And yarn room. It would make an amazing yarn room.
Oh, it would. It would. But the problem is like the first year we were here, the sump pump broke.
Oh.
And we went downstairs. There was literally a foot of water covering the whole entire basement. It killed our washer and our dryer.
Yeah.
That's why
Did they pay you for your washer and dryer?
No.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to shut up because I want
yes.
I'm gonna shut up.
Yeah.
No, I just care about you. And I feel like this guy's taking it. Your landlord's taking so much advantage of you guys.
And he raises our rent $60 each year.
See, and there you go.
Yeah. Time to go.
Yeah. Mm-mm. No.
Oh.
Oh.
For the yarn insurance fund.
Awesome.
I love it.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. I'm like a little sheep running around in a clover field right now, going.
Oh
hey,
God.
guys, we've been gabbing for a half hour. Should we get to the
We
slides?
should the slides, right? Because people want to know how to organize their yarn. Now listen to us, like, get on to Ginger's house.
But first, Sheila had an outhouse. Now, I grew up when I grew up in Arkansas. A lot of my friends had outhouses, and that's hard. I'd much rather have an in-house.
That just makes me laugh. That is something that, yeah.
You know, in that old house,
I never knew anybody with an outhouse.
In that old house that I lived in, it had one bathroom inside. Now it had this like built on some porch with a cement thing. So you go out the back door and it's this porch area, and that's where we had our washer and dryer.
Mm-hmm.
There was another bathroom out there, but it was like, you know how when you go to like a campground and you have like those kind of, you wear sandals type of bathroom into the shower and stuff. It was kind of like that.
Oh, okay.
I always called it the outhouse because it wasn't heated or anything.
Yeah. It was the desperation house.
Yes, exactly. That was the one that we went to if somebody was in the other one, you know, like for hours.
Yeah. You were having an emergency situation that needed to be addressed immediately, and you didn't care how cold the seat was.
But you know what the boys do? They just walk out the back door.
We know what boys do.
Yeah.
And they pee against the fence.
Yeah.
It keeps the ghosts away.
Does that from time to time. I'm like, something's going to come up and bite your weenie.
Yeah, daily.
Ibuprofen, please.
Oh boy, it's your husband's turn to go. What did you just say?
You guys are like animals.
Oh, we ladies know that we would if we could sometimes.
Yes.
Wait.
Well, okay, let's see. I'm going to pull these slides up so we can start talking about organization.
Yay! And you guys, I only have a couple of slides, but Ginger and Julie really made up for it for me.
Yeah.
We were working on this hard.
Well, the thing is when you don't have a ton of yarn to organize, it's pretty easy to keep it organized.
No,
but I don't really have any system.
Yeah,
I don't really have a system. It's just I have some yarn there and I have some yarn here. That's about it.
What I was trying to do is I wanted to get a couple of bins and have like before and after pictures of what I did personally. That's going to have to wait for a video on my channel because I could not find the bins. So I have to order some.
Okay.
Yeah. So I still have my tower of yarn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I just have like a little tower. I have some baskets hanging on the wall. That's about it.
Can you send me our password to get into the Yarn Hookers on Instagram? Because I need to get in there on my computer to get the slides.
Oh,
yeah, just send it to me on Instagram.
Do you remember it, Julie?
I'm gonna look.
I haven't seen it for a while.
I will look for it. I don't know. I will.
Bye,
try.
Cheryl.
Bye,
What-
Cheryl.
You're talking about a password for our email?
For the email. Yeah.
Okay. I think I have that.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves while I look.
Talk amongst ourselves. Let's see. And I will get it from you, Julie.
I'm gonna look for it.
Oh, and yeah, and Coco says we can send it in private chat too, which is true.
Oh, okay.
If we can find it.
Right?
I never need it. I always
I
just
had
stay
it written
logged in.
down. Actually, I think we changed it.
We
I
did.
know, that's what I'm worried about. Because I just keep myself logged into it all the time.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. This is not very interesting for y'all to listen
Well,
to.
you know, I did new section for our planners. You know what, Lori? That is actually one of my things that is one of my goals to have that done.
Well, that's good that it's a goal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's in my folder that's marked passwords. So we'll see. I think those are mostly personal
Hilarious.
passwords, though. I'm gonna try. Let's
I'm gonna.
hope.
Oh, I tried, but it didn't work. Show them the cute hooded little coat. I can't, Ingrid, because here I can show it to you on Insta or on my phone, but little Emmy has it right now. It's so cute.
Oh my gosh. Barbara says a snake came down out of the ceiling on one of my boyfriends. Nope. That would be breakup material right there.
That's no.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Nope. I would never go over there again. Ever. But snakes are one of my things.
Okay, when I was little, this is terrible. I was sitting in the bathtub and the water pressure shot the faucet out of the wall. Luckily it didn't hit me, but in that same bathtub, this was like not a really good house.
No wonder you put up with the house you're in now. Oh my gosh, so cute. I saw that and I interrupted everybody. Or we were talking earlier. So cute.
She's so sweet.
I
So,
can't
let me see. I've got another one. Well, here. Let me look here.
see, Barbara's got it right. She goes, that would be the last second I was in that house. Exactamundo.
Can I share it? Because I put it up here at the bottom.
Oh, it's in private chat.
No, but can I share the slideshow? It's down at the bottom.
Oh.
Oh, can you? I don't know if you can or not.
Share. Can you
It
share?
says you can.
Wait a minute. Maybe I can. Oh,
Yeah, you can share a screen.
it's not showing up on the yarn hookers. It's not showing up.
I
On
can
my
see it at the
phone.
bottom of my screen, but I don't know if I have to have permission or something.
Give it a shot.
But Ginge, can you give me permission to share it?
How do I do that?
Go down to share screen.
Hold on.
Do
Oh
you
my
need
God.
permission?
Share screen. Okay. Share screen. Share screen. Share screen. It's not saying anything about you.
Did you click on yours, or is it saying you have to have permission, Julie?
No, it's just showing up at the bottom. So I thought maybe I could, because I was, I tried to. I private messaged you the password, but I don't know if it's right.
No,
it's not right, is it?
That's the old one. We changed it, but I don't remember what we changed it
I
to.
don't either. That was what I had.
Okay. You guys talk and I will get this figured out.
Okay. Maybe we can just email you the slideshow or reshare it to your
Right,
regular
or
email.
You can't just share it. Hang on a minute.
I'll just share it to her other email. Can we do that? Would that work?
Okay. Yeah, it's like, you guys, I'm totally sorry about this.
That's okay. We'll get it figured out.
Hey, AJ.
Okay, look down there. Look down at the bottom. Look at the bottom. Do you see where I'm offering? There's this thing up there to share. Do you see it?
Wait a minute. I got it.
Yay!
Yay. Okay, I can do it.
Okay, I will revoke my sharing of the screen then.
Wow, we're something else, you guys. I won't tell Ginger to put up the sheep show thing because that'd be too much tonight.
Yeah, right now, let's
get my glasses.
That would just blow my mind.
Oh, it's not showing me the new comments anymore. It's saying I have new comments, but it's not showing me all of them.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Hey, we're making progress.
Woo!
Woo-hoo. Okay, now I just need to get it down to the...
Okay, so go to present up in the right, top right.
Yeah, not share, but present.
Present. Okay. Oops.
Isn't it funny that our theme tonight is organized?
Yeah, we're so organized.
Well, this is to show a before. We're doing a before, and that is to signify how we are when we're not organized.
Oh,
Except for Julie.
all right.
Okay.
How you doing,
yeah.
Jen? You got it.
I need my medication.
Where's my drugs?
Let's start throwing Tic Tacs at the screen. There you go.
And you guys that weren't in here earlier, just a heads up. I'm usually much more energetic than I am tonight. I am unfortunately, I got my, not unfortunately, actually fortunately, I had my second Moderna shot, and it didn't affect me too much. But I feel very spent. So just heads up. If I lean over and look like I'm dozing, just ignore me. It's not you. It's me. Ooh,
Okay,
that's
you
Inception.
just want to close a bunch of tabs there and just open up this slideshow tab.
Oh, okay.
But don't close StreamYard.
Wait a minute. Did you share your screen or share the tab?
She shared her whole screen.
Yeah, I think you shared your whole screen. You can just share the tab if you want. It's up to you.
Okay.
Go to, I think it says shared Chrome tab or something.
And Julie, I cannot read the comments at all.
Okay, I'm sorry about that.
On Navy Freak, Navy something like that.
Well, Samantha says, "Hi, are you all still here?"
We are.
Coco says,
I'm so sorry.
Denise says it's a sheep show.
It's bad. Bad.
Whisper says, Mel, it's normal that the second shot makes you sleepy, and it sure is. My son was so sleepy after his.
Yeah.
Stamping Bandit says, I lucked out with Moderna. Nothing more than a sore arm. Fully vaccinated. Woohoo!
Woo,
I have
awesome.
to say, it was nice to go places in public and not have to wear a mask. If you're fully vaccinated, you didn't have to. And it felt weird at first. It really did feel weird to take off
carry
the
around
mask.
your card like your ID.
Yeah, and
No,
like people would
look.
see us and we're like, no, we're fully vaccinated.
You have to wait, what, 2 weeks, right? The girl didn't know that stabbed me in
Yeah.
the arm. I swear, this one that did my arm this time, she stabbed me in the arm like she was Chucky. It's like,
Like
or Norman.
Chucky or Norman. Oh, are you ready to get organized?
Ready
Sure.
to organize your yarn.
Organize your yarn. If nothing else, your yarn can be organized.
That's right. That's right.
Mel, click where it says new comments.
I
Is what
did,
someone's saying in
and it
this
doesn't do it
chat. It's
for
just
me.
not rebooting for
Yeah.
her.
No, it's not doing anything. I did click it.
All right.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, here.
Vicky's lucky she didn't have any symptoms from either shot.
That's awesome.
Stamping
That
business
is
and which
awesome.
I mean, I fly out to speak at my first conference the second week of June. It doesn't feel real. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
One lady never discusses the size of her yarn stash.
Nope.
Yeah, they do.
And this is, I like this.
Only to other ladies that have a good yarn stash, though.
Yep. I love your chart there, Ginger. You might have to kind of explain it. It's kind of small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, this is like the organized jumble of yarn. You know, because you've got it organized. At the top one, there's a decorative. It doesn't count.
Yeah.
Okay, I have whip yarn. Doesn't count either. That's what's in those little plastic bags.
Right.
Go to the next row where those little 3 green things are stacked up. Single skeins of sock yarn.
Yeah, that doesn't count.
Yeah. The next one is sweater quantity of yarn. Labels are lost.
Oh, got some of those.
Regrettable novelty yarn is that third one over. The next one over is the UFO graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
And there's usually more than one of those.
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is I don't feel like winding these. The next one is bulky yarn.
I like how the lid doesn't fit on the bulky yarn.
Yeah. Starts coming out of it. It's awesome.
Okay, the next one is really nice yarns I'm afraid to use.
Oh, amen to that.
Yeah, I've got some up there.
Got a lot of those. Next one is baby stuff. A lot of baby yarn.
Yeah.
Next one is from someone's grandma.
R.I.P.
The next one is the fluffy rolls that I'm totally going to learn to spin.
I'm not doing that. And as far as the grandma's yarn, it's kind of funny because I am almost through with someone's grandma's yarn. I had a box. It was like 4 feet high and like 3 feet wide. It was huge. It's huge box of yarn.
Wow. That would be fun to go through.
It was fun, but some of it had been in there since 1978. So.
Oh, well, how does it smell?
It smelled okay.
Good.
It had Kmart labels on it, though, and they were 69 cents, so I knew they were pretty old.
I can't even imagine.
That is crazy.
Like full price, 69 cents?
Yeah, they weren't even on sale.
Oh, my gosh.
All right, so leftovers.
Leftovers. The next one is the stuff I bought before I knew what was good. Okay.
Yes, they have had so many of those.
Yep.
The next one is sure, I'll fix/finish that for you.
Oh, I don't have any of those.
I do. Next one, giant project from 2009 will finish.
The
next one, mohair. The next one, yarn barf.
Oh, I don't have any of those. I clean up my yarn barf.
I usually deal with my yarn barf on the spot.
Yeah.
The next one is an actual black hole. I think I've got that one.
Yeah, I think you do too.
The other one is don't look in here. And the last one,
door like that.
The last one is seriously.
What is that? Like a new box of yarn?
I think it's maybe like this is so beyond. This won't go in the black hole. This won't go and don't look in here. It's just like seriously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a cardboard box. Like, are you kidding me? I have too much.
Right.
Okay, so this one is mine, and this one sums me up pretty well. You know, the top shelf
I saw
is
this one today. This is awesome.
Yeah, I know the right project is out there somewhere for this yarn. I've got those. And then the one box is right color, but the wrong weight. And then there's another box that's saving forever because that's like the pretty yarn that you could only afford to buy one skein, and you don't know what to do with it, and you're just afraid to do anything with it. Right. Below that is got it as a gift. It's kind of funny because I have a box right at my feet that I just got as a gift. So I definitely have that. The what was I thinking box. To be cast on at any minute now. Yep. And then there's the big basket, and it's all exactly the same, and it says it was on sale.
It's on sale.
It's on sale. Had to buy
it. What is this? Where the hell did this come from?
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah, I like that one. And yours is Like, look at yours. Yours is so neat. There's even a cute little kitty cat in there.
Yeah, it's totally me. Like there's not a ton,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, do not mind the yoga blocks on the left-hand side and the project bags on the right-hand side of this cabinet. But this is an antique cabinet that actually my great-grandfather made. And now it holds my yarn. It used to be a bathroom washstand where you put like the basin and the pitcher on it. Yeah, it's really old. But yeah, so all of my sock yarn is in that. And then in the second drawer down is just like random stuff that I always forget I have.
Like, what the?
I have no idea. It was when AC Moore was closing and I just started grabbing crap like randomly. I'm like, I'll take that. Because it was like a quarter or something.
It was on sale basket.
Yeah. And then I always forget it's even in there. I'm like, I don't know why I bought that. I had no plan for that. It's just there. And that's not like me. Usually I have a plan for the yarn I buy. So yeah. Oh, and the Xbox controller, yes. It's in our living room. So the remote control and the telephone and our wedding picture and
I just love
the Xbox. So that is my living room.
Julie, I just love that it's so neat. You're such a neat person, and by neat I mean tidy, like
yeah, very tidy.
You're also a neat in the other term too, but the other meaning of the term. But in this case, I mean tidy. It is
pretty tidy. I do keep it.
I love that about you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
the
project bags on the right hand side are not all that tidy, but they do have everything in them, like all of the yarn that goes with that project. I think there are 3 project bags there. The red one's the amigurumi bag, and then there's 2 other white ones, and those are blankets. So.
Well, I'm just happy to know that you have a couple of bags laying around with projects in them.
I do have a couple of project bags. Actually, I have 3 whips going right now. Woo.
Nice. Ooh. Yeah, who can have just one?
Oh, yeah. No, and I'm going to have amigurumi coming soon. So this is my actual yarn corner where I'm sitting. And it is not big. It is a very small space. That is pretty much all of my yarn. That's it. I don't have a lot. And stuffed in there are like amigurumis and projects. So, and that's also where I like do some editing and my tutorials. That's where I do my tutorials too. So it's a little tiny corner, but it's mine. It's my corner.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I love it.
That's okay, Mel. How cute was that idea?
How cute.
This is such a cute idea.
Only once in a great while do I have scraps like that.
Yeah. But if you were someone who made like granny squares all the time or amigurumis, this would come in really handy.
Yes.
Because you get a lot of those little teeny tiny balls, but you know that you can use them and you don't want to get rid of them. So I thought the egg carton idea was really cute. I was like, oh, you could
like that.
And then you know what you could really do that would be funny on April Fool's Day is put them in the refrigerator.
Oh gosh.
That's hilarious.
And then someone opens up the eggs and
they've got yarn.
They've got yarn in the refrigerator.
I could just see that. Mom, you've taken this too far.
I thought it was a cute idea.
That cracks me up. In the refrigerator now, Ginger.
What is the deal? Ooh, look at this.
Yeah, I thought that was a neat idea too. So that's kind of like what I have in my little washstand shelf there. I've got the drawers with my yarn in it. Yeah.
And what kind of yarn is that, do you think? That's really pretty.
I don't know. So all of these came from if you go back a slide, Ginger, it'll say the name of the blog.
Oh,
it was Life Creatively Organized.
Creatively Organized, yeah.
Yeah, so I do have the link for. Oh, where did you go?
What happened?
You broke it.
It's okay. Don't go back. we'll just go forward. There it is. So up there at the top is the like the byline for that blog. It's called Life Creatively Organized. So I found these ideas from this website, and check out that website. They have a lot of good ideas. I only stole a few of them.
Nice.
But I cannot claim these as my own. Okay.
Okay.
I
I
love
saw
this.
this.
This
Yeah.
is
I
so
love
cool.
this idea because I remember these things. Didn't you used to hang
Oh,
like
yeah.
tips on
It's
them or
not that
something?
big. I never had one that big.
I know it's huge. But I thought I've got to find one of those because that is perfect. I love that idea.
What
Because
is
I save all my yarn. Like I
Here.
don't toss my yarn. I always roll, I like respin it and cake it up. So a lot of my yarn is in cakes. It would look fun like that. I like it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even
like
need a
that
huge
too.
one, just a small one.
I would need a huge one.
Ginger, you would need a room
You would
lined
need
with
like
them.
500 of them.
Oh my gosh, that would be the best room ever.
I love this idea. It
Yes.
keeps the skeins organized while you're using them. I've seen it before. Probably everybody has, but I still love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I love the
I
colors that are in there.
that with bigger tubs for temperature blankets.
Ooh.
Oh, anybody still working
Right
on their
on top.
temperature project?
No, I didn't even start because I know
I
me.
didn't make it to February.
I didn't even make it there. I was just like, oh, that's a good idea. I think I'll start one.
In 2018, or no, in 2028, 2018. Go back in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was a different
like
a different blog called Dwell Beautiful, and it's a pegboard, but it's similar to that other idea, but this one you can move your pegs around wherever you want them.
Yeah, so if you have different size cakes or balls,
Yeah,
that you can squish them together.
That's really
Yeah.
such a great idea.
and so this one on this blog, she actually gives you step-by-step instructions on how to create your own. I would personally have to paint the pegboard. I wouldn't want it to be plain brown. Yeah, I'd want to paint it like white or even black. Something.
I would have to too.
You guys, I'm so sorry. I know I'm a little pathetic.
Oh,
If I had some Tylenol, I'd give it to you. Or,
My daughter gave me some ibuprofen, but
okay.
well, lay down if you need to, Mel.
no, I'm good. I'll tough it out for a little bit. I probably after my slides, I'm gonna be like, I'm out, babes.
Okay. So I think this was Ginger's. This isn't mine.
Was that the last one?
That was the last one for me.
Okay. So here I found this article, and this is like a basic yarn organization 101. And not on this page, but on the next page, I've got the link for that. So I'll put all the links in the video in the description below as soon as we get off of here. But the very, very first step is to gather and put all of your yarn in one place. And this is what
this sounds like that.
I'm just picturing what that would look like at Ginger's house. Now, at my house, it would like cover the bed.
Yeah, well, no, like on the chick on Netflix. What's her name? The Does This Bring You Joy chick?
Oh,
because you take
Maria or
one place.
Marie something.
Yes, that's what it sounds like.
Oh, yes. Yeah. I know who you're talking about. I had a mountain in this room when we first moved in here. It was a literal yarn mountain.
Ugh.
And I should have taken pictures. It would have been awesome. But okay, this is what this person recommends. Okay. Second step, if you can visualize putting all of your yarn in one space. 2, sort it into 3 sections. You will need to decide what you want to keep, what you can donate, and if there's anything you want to sell. Now,
well, that would be just one section.
Have one pile.
What?
That would be just one section for me.
I would just have one pile. I don't understand that at all.
Right, because I wouldn't be able. I don't want to give any of it away or donate it.
I will say I have donated yarn in the past, but I don't want to donate any now.
Right. See,
no, well, and I will be honest too. Anytime I end up with like anything with wool in it, I tend to donate that, or it ends up in a giveaway. And I'm the only one. A lot of people love wool and wool blends and stuff. I can't stand them.
No, a lot of people can't do wool.
Yeah,
I know Anya from Ophelia talks about that all the time. She cannot do wool; it irritates her skin.
Yeah.
Marie Kondo, that's her name.
Yeah.
Thank you, Coco.
Yeah, that's right. But okay, so maybe this is for somebody who just has a hardcore yarn stash that isn't very organized at all.
Yeah.
Because we do have ours somewhat organized.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay, now see, this is where I kind of went off from this. It says number 3, organize to make it easy to find later.
That's really vague.
Yeah, that should be the big step.
Well,
Not
and this
it
is,
into 3 piles of selling and.
it goes into more detail in the article.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh,
okay.
But basically what it's saying is like, you know, organize it how you're able to understand where it is.
Right. Some people organize by type, like they, you know, like the fiber.
Right.
Some people organize by color.
Yeah.
Color.
Or by brand. Or by the
I love the way Krista organizes hers. So she has it by color, but then each row is a different weight.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
That would look hysterical in my yarn collection.
Oh.
It'd be like one here. Oh, I'm Granny D now.
You are.
My brace is Granny D.
Granny D says, I have a yarn room, and there's all the boxes of yarn in my bedroom lining the walls, in the closet, and under the bed. And then there's the den where my Mount Whitmore mountain range is.
Yes.
Yeah, I hear you there. Totally. Totally.
Yeah, if I had mine arranged like crystals, though, I'd literally have like 2 skeins and then like 3 skeins and then 1 skein.
Well, and have you ever
have that kind of yarn? She's got so much.
She does, but you know, she's explained why she has it. They don't sell it there. So when she makes an order, she makes an order.
Oh yeah. No, and
she wants to make sure she always has it available.
Well, it's like Ginger up there. This is her job. You know, this is your job. So you have to have your supplies.
This is my yarn is my life.
And your job. And your passion. And that's wonderful that you have.
That they're all over together.
I think it's awesome.
Thank you. Okay, number 4. Okay, this is after you've gotten everything sorted out. And it says, label each clear bucket for storage.
If now, it's a clear bucket and it has labels on the skeins, why do you need to label it?
Okay.
Smells great.
You have got to. The way I like to do it is, yes, I do like to see, so I know where this person is going with, but I don't think they fully envisioned the whole plan of having a yarn wall. And
I don't think that they are looking at a yarn wall, though. They're just saying yarn organization.
Right.
They're not looking at yarn display. And we're all into displaying our yarn.
Yes.
Right.
And I like the bucket idea and the label for active whips. Like, I go back to Krista. I'm going to sound like I've got the biggest crush and I'm a Krista stalker. I'm really not. She has these buckets that she uses for her whips, and I could see where you can like switch out labels on that and stuff like that. But,
Debbie Reynolds asks, does anyone know of someone who manufactures the hooks? I think she's talking about the hooks on the pegboard, maybe.
Oh, you can go to like
Home Depot.
Or just go to Amazon and do pegboard hooks, and I'm sure they've got.
Yeah,
buy them by 1,000, and it's $5.
Yeah, and also that blog that I got that from, she's got everything all written out for you, step by step. Yeah, so you can check that out.
Okay, now these are some pictures of the yarn organization from the last.
That would work.
Yeah, I would hate that.
So it shows for me. It shows the different steps that this person went through.
And I can see where that would work for some people, but for me personally, I've done the bin thing.
Yeah.
No. Because if it's out of sight, it's out of mind.
Yeah. Right. Then
I would
go get more
rebuying stuff that I already have because I wouldn't see it. Even though they're clear, you don't see what's in the back.
You don't see. Yeah, what's in the back, what's in the middle.
And it's kind of ugly.
It is ugly. I wouldn't want that.
I don't want a house that looks like I'm moving.
Oh my gosh, you crack me up. But I
I'm
see
sorry. Some people probably like it, but for me, it's just not
no,
right.
and I can see where that would work for certain people, especially if you don't have a yarn room, but you're able to put it in the garage or something. This would definitely be a wonderful way to store it.
Well, and I'm also thinking for things like your finished objects, like things maybe you're making for festivals or
sure. Yeah, if you're traveling to like fiber festivals and stuff and you need absolutely. Yeah.
Right.
I can totally see that. That makes sense.
That would totally work.
Debbie is saying no crochet hooks. So what hooks are you talking about?
Oh, are you talking about the like where would you put your this is like crochet hook organization. Is that what you're talking about?
And we might get into
looking to know who manufactures the hooks.
There's a few manufacturers of hooks. It depends on what kind of hooks. So you've got Furls is a little bit higher end. You've got Susan Bates and Boyer. Those are some name brands. There's also Clover.
The wooden ones.
No, the wooden ones. Lion Brand actually has some bamboo ones that they sell at Walmart.
Clover. Clover also makes wooden ones. I know that I have a wooden one from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby makes them.
Yeah, I've got a big twist wooden hook.
So that's Lion Brand bamboo. It's an inline. So heads up, if you don't like inline, this is not the way to go. This is an inline.
And I find that most of the really most of the wooden hooks are really sharp. They have really sharp points. That's true of knitting needles too. Holy night. Yeah. My fingers hurt.
And also you can go on to Instagram and put #wooden crochet hooks. And there are a lot of independent makers or even on Etsy and check to see. But there are a lot of people.
And I've seen beautiful wooden hooks on Etsy. And then there was
those purple heart hooks that I showed you guys.
Hooks. I think you had that on one of your videos, Joanne. I mean, not Joanne. Your name is Ginger, but you were at Joanne's, and they had the wooden hooks there.
Oh, they have the big twist wooden hooks.
Yes.
Yeah. And I have this one, the purple heart.
That's beautiful. Love that one.
Here,
She has a video on that one. Didn't you do a review?
I did a review on the purple heart. Ginger loved us. She does this all the time, Mel.
Bye, Ginge.
She's always leaving us.
Show you guys.
We are really off topic here.
We are. We're so off topic.
The Tunisian wooden hooks.
That's from Furls.
Yeah, that's.
Are those in line?
These are they're in line.
I don't think I've ever seen a wooden hook that wasn't in line.
I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
This is the big twist, and the thing about the big twist is that it's pretty long compared to the average hook. I don't know.
Yeah, it's almost as long as that Tunisian hook.
Yeah, like here's a regular size.
My hooks.
So I mean, it's maybe an inch longer, but you could kind of use these as mini Tunisian hooks. You know, if you're not,
or to do like entree lock, it'd be excellent.
And maybe you should like make yourself bigger if you're showing hooks.
I'll show afterwards.
Yeah, why don't we'll talk hooks after the slideshow. Okay. How about that?
Okay, that sounds awesome.
A pin in that.
That's an idea. Okay, this is the DIY Everywhere website.
I totally do that. I
actually have an example of that. Wait.
Awesome.
I totally do that. I have my little bag here and it's full, and look there's hair clips in it.
And you can get these like a 5-pack at the Dollar Tree, a 5 to 10 pack, depending on if it's coated or what.
Oh, yeah. That's where I get mine too.
Dollar Tree. Oh, we use the same image.
Really?
Ginger, yeah, my slide. I have one of the, but it's for a different purpose. But yeah, it's so funny.
Oh my gosh. See, great minds think alike.
That's right.
Okay, now the one down here, that's like the one Julie showed us with the pegboard, but it's what it looks like with the pegboard painted white.
Yes.
And it's giant.
And a lot more yarn on it. And I love how they did it by color.
I love how they put the fish up here.
Yeah, that's cute.
There's a fish.
That's funny.
Yeah, I like that pegboard idea.
Yeah.
Because you can hang skeins on it too. You just put them on sideways.
Yeah.
And you can make it as small or as big as you want because, you know, some people don't have that much room, but you can do a third of that and still have decent yarn storage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now, this one over here is a wine rack.
Okay.
So, you know, if you decide you don't want to drink wine anymore, if you drink all your wine and rather spend your money on yarn.
Yeah, you can trade one addiction for the other.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Or you can have
Or
both.
you half and half.
It's fine. I drink beer and crochet.
Absolutely. Just not too much together because you could have a funky looking project.
That's when you get the really good ideas, but then you can't write them down the next day.
That's some of that free form crochet.
Love it.
Oh, Ingrid says, look at the cushion shape on the couch.
The cat, isn't it cute?
Oh my gosh, how cute.
Oh, Ingrid, and I did see your thing to look on my WhatsApp. I can't look at it until after this is over because my WhatsApp app is on my phone and I'm using my phone for the video.
What do you guys use your WhatsApp for? I mean,
I have WhatsApp and I didn't know anybody
other
on it, so I got rid of it.
yeah, I totally. We'll chat about it later. I'm sorry, it's totally not on.
It's for like people overseas. It's free texting.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it? Doesn't IG Messenger do the same thing? I'm just curious.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It's just another messaging app.
Oh.
Okay, now I thought this was really cool. See this one up here?
I've seen those. Yeah.
I almost used that other image. I'm so glad I didn't. Okay.
PCP pipe.
Yep, I love it.
PVC pipe. Yeah.
I love it.
PCP.
I heard that. I'm thinking you could probably just glue them together and hang them on the wall if you wanted.
Oh, that would be really cool. But I thought this is a great idea because I don't know how much is PVC pipe cost.
I know, and you would just have to. I think you could just cut it with a hacksaw. I don't think it's even hard to.
Well, and you can.
Yeah, and I think you get one piece, and you probably could get, but based on the depth of that, you like buy one, and you maybe could cut it in 3. And usually the like Lowe's or Home Depot, I think, can cut it for you.
Yeah, because they have the machines that will just do it real quickly.
Yeah,
and then the one down here, I remember Lori telling me about how she does this. She puts the small balls, the scrap balls, into clear glass containers, and it's really pretty for decoration too.
It is pretty. It is.
Now this one over here is just getting a little too organized for me.
I think you're going from organized to obsessed.
Well, and that makes me think of if you put all your yarn in the Ravelry, because you can add all of your yarn to Ravelry, and you have the stash in there. But I end up using it. It was like,
I know you'd have to constantly be updating it. That's why I never started.
Yeah, so nobody ever look at my Ravelry stash because it is no longer relevant.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, and the ones with the tags that makes me think of with the clips, you know, like the clothespins. To try, like I have a little box of the clothespins so that I could, you know, mix and match my colors and see what looks nice together. But I don't know.
That's neat.
It's a little much. It's hard to keep up with.
I like how this person's hole punches are actually little hearts.
Yes. She has so much more time than me. Or maybe she's just so much more organized than me. That's not fair for me to say. She's probably just so much more organized than me. I look at that right now and want to take a nap.
I don't think I would do that even if I had all the time in the world.
But that'd be such a cool notebook.
It would be a cool notebook. It'd do me any good after like 3 months, but it would be super cool with all the yarn hanging out.
Yeah.
Okay, now this one, I love. This one's a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
PVC pipe. It almost looks like it's bucket size because it's so big.
I actually saw it was a television program, and it was a British show, and they were talking to people who were in design school, and they went to different businesses and they redesigned their business. And one of them redesigned a yarn shop, and of course they were British, so they called it a wool shop. But they did it just like that. I almost wonder if it's from that shop. That picture, because
awesome.
they were huge. They were great big cylinders.
It might be there. I think I can click on this and see if it'll take me there.
Well, it's from Flickr, so it's just a photo.
So it's just a photo,
okay. Okay.
But it's really cool. It looked really neat in that shop. And in that shop, they had them in the center of the floor, so you could see it from either end.
Oh, either side. That's cool.
Yeah, it was really neat.
You can make a yarn wall in your house that would be visible on both sides.
Yes. It's like you'd be like a room separator.
I'm going to do that.
In your new house?
Yes.
Leave the death trap? Awesome.
Yes, when I leave the death trap.
It's like a Star Wars movie.
I know.
The Death Star, it's the Death Trap.
The Death Star.
What's the one on the other side?
Star Wars right now when I say that.
This is magazine holders.
Yeah, that's cool. I was seeing that.
I was trying to figure it out.
Like cheap magazine holders.
Like from the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, from Dollar Tree.
Anything I can get at the Dollar Tree, I will, you guys.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Me too.
So,
I love that. That's great.
And then, I mean, you can take the little magazine holder out. You can switch them around. It's kind of like having books on a shelf. I really like that.
Is, yeah. Yeah, that's a really good analogy. It is like books on a shelf.
Okay, now I've actually done this before.
I used to do this in my classroom.
Yeah. Get boxes, make shelves out of them. We have this store in Lawrence that has Banana Tuesdays. And what Banana Tuesdays is it sells bananas for 19 cents a pound. So once a week, they have a ton of banana boxes. And
they're heavy duty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. They're pretty strong.
I made actual dressers out of banana boxes one time. And all you need is the banana boxes and some duct tape. And they're like, well, sure, if you can get to us before we break down the boxes. So, yeah. And they've also kind of got that wax coating.
Yeah.
Make sure there weren't any mushy bananas in there or anything.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Make it great on the shelves.
Very good idea.
You put add toys. What you really need to do is add yarn.
Add
toys for us.
Yes.
Add our toys.
Here, I'll read down the list. 1, gather your materials. Boxes, scissors, and duct tape. That's all you need. 2, cut the lids off the boxes. 3, style your boxes. Arrange them in the order that you would like them in. 4, tape a row at a time. 5, then wrap the entire thing together. Tape the entire thing together. 6, paint it. And 7, add yarn.
I like it.
Yes. I love it.
Love it. Okay, I just had to show this one. It's the same thing again.
Yeah,
but,
with the pegs. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but this link right here will show you how to make step by step how to make that yarn wall. I think I did this without looking at yours, Julie.
That's okay.
That's okay.
Ideas are free. They're there for sharing. All right.
My whole 2 slides that I did, you guys. So what I noticed that they did not add in there is what to do about all the animal hair. And so what I use them as project bags, as yarn storage, everything. 2.5 gallon bags.
Very nice.
And I will tell you, I'm showing the hefty ones there. I like the slide just because it's easier for me to do the slides. That's just personal preference. But also, if you look at the picture underneath, That is a Dollar Tree. So you can get them at the Dollar Tree. You get 5 in a box for $1. That's 5 storage items for your yarn. And you can usually fit a big skeins, at least 3 big skeins in one thing. And I'm talking like, the big, like a Super Saver. Not like Karen 1 pound. You can only fit like 2 of those in there, but like a regular Super Saver skein, you can fit like 3 of those in there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It is.
This is a 1 gallon. So it's, twice the size of this.
Yes. And I like the 1 gallons for a smaller craft size, put inside if you're doing a smaller, like a small project bag.
Right.
Absolutely. But what's in that picture in the bottom, that is a snapping, like a small,
it looks like a sandwich box.
It's not a sandwich box. I actually have one here. Yeah.
Is it a little bigger?
Yeah.
It's a lean cuisine box.
It looks kind of like a Lego box,
Oh yeah.
And then the sides go up and they snap.
Mm-hmm.
And I use this to store all other things. Like these are my extra hooks that I don't keep on me or in my book thing.
Right.
So and any other little extra things that'll fit in that. That's what I use to store that. But also another great item to use, especially if you want to put stuff and have it on the go, is that makeup bags from the Dollar Tree.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I use and not just the makeup bags. They also have pencil bags, but I like the makeup bags a little bit better because they're cloth usually, as opposed to the pencil bags. Sometimes those can be plastic, but now they've got this rubbery material now that I've seen that are really, really nice.
They're nice and durable.
Yes. So, but yeah, I'll go to the Dollar Tree and get whatever I need from the Dollar Tree. But yeah, you can get those 2.5 gallon bags at the Dollar Tree. And they are excellent to use to store your yarn if you don't want to get pet hair on it.
Yeah.
That's what I do. I don't store any of my yarn on the ground, but the ones that are on the lower shelves I have in the bags.
Yeah.
Just because,
that's where the dust bunnies go.
Yeah. My cats climb on everything. They're climbers.
Yeah.
So I put all of my yarn in there. I probably have about $50 worth of 2.5 gallon bags covering my yarn.
That makes sense though. I mean, it's an investment and you want to keep it nice.
Yeah.
I have this yarn back here that is not bagged. And I will never ever make something to give to somebody outside of my immediate family because of all the pet hair that's on it.
Oh no.
So that's okay. It's stuff that I have planned for my daughter or my husband. But yeah. So that's why I really, really value these jumbo bags.
Yeah.
And I get them at the Dollar Tree and I spend as little money as I can on them.
Yeah. Plus they're reusable.
Once you go through it, they are reusable. I will tell you the Dollar Tree, they do get punctured a little bit easier than the other ones, but if you're careful with them, they can be reusable.
Yeah, and it does the important part of keeping the dust off and everything.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, what?
So, I love that.
Organizing yarn in small spaces.
Yes. So and that's where I said we got the same image, but with the wine rack. So I know Julie and we have small spaces, and I have a very small space to organize I tuck my yarn everywhere.
Yeah.
You guys, one of these days, I'm going to be putting up how I organize my yarn video. I need to, so you guys understand. But these are some ways to organize for small spaces. Just tuck them in things. But one of the best things is get them up. Get them up. Vertical storage.
Yeah.
So important.
Right.
Exactly.
Because you buy this yarn and you might as well enjoy it while you have it and not stuff it away in
those bins
where you can't see it.
Yeah. I like mine because I can see it. And every morning I wake up, my bed is directly across from it. And it's the first thing I see besides my husband, it's the first thing I see every morning. I'm like, oh, there it is. It's welcoming me into my day.
Happy day. But and even if you only like show off some of your yarn, then put your favorites out to show them off to enjoy, and then you put the others into bins.
Yeah.
If that's what you
Right.
need. And if you are doing bin stuff, I do see the idea of having a list of your inventory. I get that.
Right. Yeah, I can see like Ginger having an inventory. I mean, good Lord.
Yeah. Except I go through it so fast.
You do.
You do.
Maybe
All the more reason you need an inventory.
I know.
You need barcodes, baby.
Oh, seriously.
But that's really all I had. Was vertical storage is so important when you have small spaces. And one of these spaces, I did want to share. So I took a picture while I was sitting here, so you can see it a little bit. My tower of yarn.
Can you make her big, Ginger?
Let's see.
I am already
move
big.
her up to the top, like move her to your.
I can unshare this, right?
Well, we still have to go back
that's
to
right.
it.
Yeah, well, yeah, because we have the rainbow stuff.
But if you
I'm
just
probably
move,
gonna cut out
her up
after
to
I show you these.
So if I do this solo layout,
yeah, there you go.
Hey,
go.
buddy, look at me.
Mel's like, hi.
I sound like I'm a little high, but I'm not. Okay, so over here, wait. You can see a little bit of my tower, my pile of yarn right there.
Okay.
But, I've got a little bit better in this picture.
Is she frozen or am I?
Oh, she was frozen for a sec.
Oh, my back? Okay. So,
Yeah.
picture, that's my tower of yarn that I need to get a little bit more control.
Gotcha.
Like bags of yarn piled on top of each other. And on the other side of that, and it went away. On the other side of that are two, like those plastic shelving unit or like drawer units, 3 drawer units stacked on top of each other. So I've got enough yarn to stack on top of itself to be as tall as that right now. So I need to get that under control. And then right next to me, you guys are showing your bags. So here's my two bags. I got some S hooks and hung them on Miss Boleyn. And now I have my project bags hanging off of my little dress form. So
very cool.
That's it. You can see right here my bags hanging off, and you can see over. That's a little bit. You can see my mountain of yarn right there.
Oh yeah, I can see a little bit of it.
Yeah, not too much.
I love your mountain of yarn.
You like my mountain of yarn.
I love it.
Where'd Julie go?
Wait a minute. Oh, here she is. Let me get her. Where'd you go?
I don't know. It wouldn't be a Yarn Hookers live if Julie didn't, drop her signal at least once.
Amen to that.
It's like when I was a kid and we'd have dinner and my dad would say, dinner's not over till Julie spills her milk. Same thing.
Milk sounds good. All right. Well, you guys, that's my last slide, and I'm in the picture. I'm actually going to cut out now.
Yeah, Mel's not feeling well. Thank you for sticking it out as long as you did, Mel.
No, that's okay. And I'm sorry I was not at 100%, but I also, when you make a commitment, you make a commitment. So
yeah. Well, thank you. Now go to sleep.
Go to bed. Feel better.
Yeah.
I will. It's just I feel drained, and I'm going to go take a nap on the couch right now.
And go.
Okay.
Your body's got to build those COVID antibodies.
Yeah.
That's exactly. It's going to go work. All right, but you guys, everybody, thank you so much for being here. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. And you guys have an amazing holiday if you're in the U.S. And remember, like somebody said earlier in my chat, remember what day is for. Not just cookouts.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Anyway, bye, everybody.
Bye. Feel better.
Thank you. I will.
Okay.
All right. Are we ready to look at our Facebook challenge entries?
We are ready to look.
All right. We've got some amazing entries this month.
So awesome. Wait a minute. Did it?
You should.
Wait a minute. What happened?
You kicked me out.
I do not know what happened. I'm so
Go
sorry.
back
I
to
don't
your
know how
share.
that happened.
Go back to your, it should be in the top.
Oh, my share screen?
Yeah, it should be at the top, your tab, for your Chrome tab.
Okay.
Where you were clicking on your slides.
Oh, right here? And then, wait a minute. Where is it?
Where your slideshow was, where you were clicking to scroll your pages on your slideshow.
Yeah, when I do that, it's not moving it.
Oh, maybe you just have to refresh it.
That's so weird. Maybe, stop screen share.
Everybody's saying, get a good rest, Mel.
Oh my God. Oh, where'd it go?
That's okay. Try again.
Okay. See, for some reason, okay, I'll just restart the whole share.
Yeah.
Share thing.
That's fine. Vicky says they have the heavy duty bags, storage bag with heavy duty storage bags with a handle. They are where the clothes hangers are. They come in large, extra large, and XX large. I think she's talking about those space bags. Those are really great too.
Yeah. Are those the kind that you can suck the air out of?
Yeah, you can vacuum them.
Yeah, those are awesome.
You know what else is good? Are the things that bed comforters come in?
Yeah, those are really good.
Great.
Yeah.
I call them yarn suitcases. Because that's what I put my odds and ends in.
They are yarn suitcases.
So this was a rainbow round circle blanket. I thought it was really cool.
That is really cool.
And that is by Carla. And I thought it was really creative how she hearted out the face of the person using the blanket. That was cute.
That is cute. Oh, I love those. I love rainbow colors.
I do too. I'm so excited by all of our entries this month.
Yeah. Oh,
so Wanda was making it's like a case for all of her hooks and supplies.
Oh, wow.
So the top one was while she was still working on it, and the bottom one shows what's going to go in it. And it's kind of hard to see the hooks because they blend right in. They're like the exact same colors as I think where they're going to end up in it. I think it's going to be like a roll-up kind of thing, but I'm not sure.
I wonder where she gets those hooks. Those hooks are beautiful.
She says that in the Facebook post, actually. She says who made them for her. So, yeah, they're really cool.
Awesome. Oh, those are pretty.
I know. So, Deneen has done a couple of projects.
Wow.
And when I saw the granny square one, it made me think of 45 records.
It does.
And then like the sleeves, remember you would put the 45 back in the sleeve? I was like, that makes me think of records when I was a kid.
Oh my gosh. This is what I used to do when I was a kid or when I was a teenager. I would buy the 45s and I would use the 45 sleeve to decorate my room and to hang up on the wall. And I would even do that with albums.
I used to do that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can remember I had Aha, Take on Me hanging on my wall. I loved that song.
Yeah.
Still do.
I wasn't a huge fan of Aha, but
have you seen him recently?
No. What does he look like?
He is just as good looking as he was then. He looks amazing.
Really?
Yes.
We'll
Check him out.
We'll have to go take a look.
I'm gonna.
We can't help ourselves.
I know. And look at Lizzie finished it. She's been working on that sweater like a mad woman.
It is so
way to go, Lizzie. It's amazing.
Oh my gosh,
I'm pretty sure Lizzie's here. Is Deneen here too? You guys are doing so wonderful.
Coco, I used to do the same thing. Do them at the faster speed.
Oh yes. Yeah. Put them on 78.
I made so many mixtapes for my records.
Oh yeah.
And from 8-track cassettes.
Oh, Whisper says he aged beautifully indeed. Yes, he has. Oh my goodness.
It gives.
All right, I need to stop. My husband will be watching this.
Oh my goodness.
Yes, Jamie, Naughty Canuck.
Jamie, this is beautiful.
She's been doing some mosaics.
That mosaic is absolutely beautiful.
I know she's doing gorgeous work too. So I'm so excited by this challenge. Everybody has just really stepped it up. And now I've got my hat. I wish I could enter. I've got like 3 rainbow projects, but I can't enter. The prize is already in my house. It's got to go out of my house.
Okay, I'm going to shut the slides off.
Okay.
And we're back.
And we're back. Woohoo!
Well, guys, I would show you what my reorganization looks like, but I'm saving it for the video that I'm making tomorrow. And if everything goes according to plan, it'll be posted. I'm going to put it up, like schedule it for 5 o'clock Monday morning.
Yeah.
So 5 o'clock Central Time Monday morning. So whatever time that is everywhere else.
Yeah. Yeah. Crafty Chats. Guys, did you see my speckled rainbow teddy? I think that your speckled rainbow teddy was in last week's slides. I remember it. It was white and it had little speckles on it. It was in last week's slides. Yeah.
It's so cute.
In my silly little teddy bear looked a little goofy next to her beautiful teddy bear. I was so proud of my teddy bear until I saw hers and I was like, oh. Better luck next time.
It's beautiful
in its own way.
She is adorable and cute,
like a gummy bear.
Yes, he looks like a
oh, I forgot to tell you what I got in the mail. I gotta find it. It's so exciting. It's a whole box of eyes and noses.
Wow,
a whole box. I'm very excited. So now I've got to do some more amigurumi so that I can use my eyes.
That's exciting.
Oops,
are you gonna put new eyes and a nose on your teddy bear?
Well, that's the thing with amigurumi is once you seal it up, you really can't, because you have to be able to get to the inside of it. So you have to do it, before you close it up. So,
or else their eyes will just be all like kind of weird.
Well, you can't get the backs on.
Yeah.
They have safety backs, so you have to be able to do that. So
I've never put eyes on an amigurumi before.
But now you will, because you started making some, right?
I did.
Yeah.
I did, but I sealed them up already. I haven't done any more to them.
Oh, okay.
They're in my whip bag.
Michelle is asking me about the color changing yarn. I didn't have to order some because I had them. You can't hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. I didn't have to order any because my Michaels had them. So it is crazy. You go outside and they do change color. It's been like rainy here, so I was only able to go out on the porch and it wasn't very sunny, but they still changed color a little bit. So I'm excited to try it.
That is exciting. My Michaels doesn't have those yet.
They were right in the front of the store when you walked in the door. So they had was it hipster cotton?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was on the same end cap. So if you happen to go to Michael's, Ginger, anytime in the near future, I know it's not likely, but yeah.
Oh, Cindy asked if it smells weird.
It does. It does smell weird. It's not necessarily a bad smell, but it's definitely a smell. It's almost like a weird fabric softener smell.
I've gotten some Hirschner yarns like that before in the kits.
I don't know what that smell is.
A smell that's not bad, but it's not good. It's some weird chemical.
Yeah, it's definitely a chemical smell. And I've decided that with mine, I'm going to make amigurumis with them because when they're in the house, they can be the ghost. And then when they're in the sunshine, they'll be colored. So
cute.
We'll see.
Or put it in the window and then they kind of just change colors throughout the day.
They don't, though. They have to be in like actual sunlight. Like you can hold it up to the window and it doesn't change at all.
That's a bummer.
Like in I'll do an experiment in my car chat because I don't think they'll change. They didn't change in the car. It wasn't until I got out of the car that they changed. So
maybe they need the heat of the
they
sun.
get sunburned.
They're little yarny bums.
They get sunburned. But this one turns pink, and it's nice because the labels tell you what they turn. And this one's turning purple, and this one turns yellow. So
cool.
We'll give it a try. Stacy says, yeah, it smells weird. I'm afraid to give them to my kids because they smell bad. Yeah, I wouldn't say they smell bad, but they do have an odor. There's definitely a smell.
It's one of those smells where you kind of, the smell's not gonna hurt you, but at the same time, you don't want to smell like this, but at the same time,
yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
it's weird. Yeah, it's weird. And I'm told that you can wash it and dry it, and it doesn't take away the color changing.
Oh, that's neat.
But I wonder if it takes away the smell. So I'll keep you posted. It doesn't smell bad enough where I won't work with it. I'll give it a try.
Okay. Well, Sherry says the car windows block the UV light.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. They need to get sunburned. Yeah. So we'll see. I haven't made anything with it. I just bought it yesterday, and I have been working on this little hat. So once the hat's done, I'm going to make some amigurumis with it, and we'll play with it.
We'll get to see the little amigurumis.
Yeah. And I'll take them to the park with me, and we'll have a photo shoot.
You can have a picnic.
A teddy bear picnic. Cheryl says it's a smell that gives me migraines. Okay. Well, yeah, then you definitely don't want it then. I don't know if this smell will wash out. I'll have to keep you posted on that.
Hey, Evelyn's here.
Oh, hey, Evelyn. How are you?
Evelyn.
She says they remind me of the color change Van sneakers had when I was in high school. I can remember having cotton t-shirts that changed color.
Yeah.
They were heat sensitive.
Those are
because I remember you wore them to the water park. And after you went through the water slide or whatever, then your shirt would change color. And it was so cool. Everybody thought it was so cool. But I don't remember them having a smell. But maybe they did. I don't
remember.
Put them on a teenager and they won't smell like anything but BO for too long.
Let's not get out there.
Yeah.
So,
I do remember them though.
So anybody who doesn't know, Pink Sheep Design is in the house. This is Evelyn, and she was on Affordably Geeky this morning with me and Kim. And she also has an awesome Instagram and an awesome website, a YouTube channel. You guys must go check her out. I believe that she will be coming on the Yarn Hookers here in the near future.
That's the rumor.
That's exciting.
We're very excited about that. Our second guest. Yeah, we're going to have another guest. So I'm excited about that.
And Evelyn makes 3D crochet hooks, prints crochet hooks, and they are so amazing. And you know what I asked her this morning, Julie, because they're the bigger sizes. They're like size, I think the smallest size she makes is 10 all the way up to 25 millimeters.
Oh, wow. The chunky size. That'd be fun for the rugs.
I know. That's what I was thinking. And then I was like, ooh, do you make Tunisian hooks?
But if she's doing it with a 3D printer, she could do whatever she wants.
The printer that she has right now is the dimensions aren't big enough to make.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. But at some point in time, I'm hoping to get some Tunisian hooks.
Yeah. My sister had a bunch of trees in her backyard that she had taken down recently. And I feel like Ginger's not listening, so I can't tell my story.
I'm sorry. I'm getting are you like just a few minutes? Okay, wait just a few minutes. So I can see the bike. Sorry,
I'm
guys.
sorry. I'm sorry. I couldn't concentrate. I was like, my brain won't work when Ginger's not looking at me. I need your face to concentrate. No, so my sister had a bunch of trees taken down in her backyard in Florida. And they have this smell to them. Oh, what is it? Oh, it's the stuff that Vicks Vapor Rub has in it.
Eucalyptus? mint.
Not eucalyptus, the other one.
Ventilatum.
Chamomile? No, not chamomile. I can't remember what it's called. Anyway, she has a friend who does wood carving, and he took these trees and pieces of them and made vases. And she sent me one of these vases, and it smells so cool. And I said to her, "You've got to see if you can get him to make Tunisian crochet hooks, like big ones, because I want one. I want one made out of that."
Camphor.
Menthol. Oh no, it's not menthol. Camphor. It's camphor. Camphor trees. Yes. Yeah, it's so cool. Every time I walk by that vase, I have to pick it up and just smell it.
Oh, I would be smelling it all the time.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. It looks like everybody's wanting to get some of those hooks.
Oh, they are amazing.
I've seen pictures of them. They're really cool.
Yeah, there's the pink one with sparkles, and then the like rainbow colors.
Awesome.
Let's see. She says you can message me on there if you want something custom. That's right. She makes custom colors and everything too.
Oh, that is so cool. I'm going to have to look into that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even if I just had one custom one, that would be just so cool to have a custom made hook.
I know. Glitter. Julie, they're glittery.
Green glitter. My favorite. My favorite.
I would want to get one of every color. I would want to get a set of like rainbow colors going down. Of every color.
Now you're just making my heart soar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Crafty Chats Cafe says, "Yay, I'm excited. I went back to your live last week, Julie, and I went back to your live last week, Julie, and glad you liked the teddy. Very easy pattern I found on Etsy. Awesome. I will check it out." Yeah.
Oh, Stacy, message where? You can message, I think, you can message her on Instagram, definitely. If you're on Instagram, direct messenger. She also has a Facebook group. That's Pink Sheep Design on Facebook. Also, I don't know, Evelyn, do you have your email address in your About page on YouTube? But those are some ways that you can contact. Oh, also, she has her website, which is Pink Sheep Designs. And you guys, I got to show you in case there's anybody here who hasn't seen. I crocheted her is it Dobby or Dobby?
I think it's Dobby.
Okay, Dobby cardigan.
Isn't it like from Harry Potter? Yeah, Dobby.
I got all but one arm. I got everything except for one arm. The one arm crocheted on it, but it's so cute.
This is not the first time I've seen Ginger model a cardigan with one arm. I love it, Gin.
It's so cute.
Very cute.
The thing I love about it is the hood. The hood is amazing.
Oh, wow. Yeah, it's really cozy.
Yeah. I want to make one that's even a little longer, too.
Yeah, like a coat. That would be cool.
Oh, yes, like a coat. But make this part like the furry yarn.
Yeah.
All the way down.
Bonnie McCormick says, "I've got a pair of knitting needles at a Ren fair made of rosewood. They are so beautiful." I have a crochet hook, Bonnie, and it's made of purple heartwood. And it's so pretty. I love it.
It is beautiful. The challenge. The challenge.
Yes, we do know the challenge, but it's a surprise, Ginger.
Oh, it's a surprise until June 1st, right?
Yes. Yep.
I can't say anything, you guys.
Yes, Ginger sometimes gives up our secrets. We have to rein her in with her enthusiasm.
I'm so bad.
Your enthusiasm, Ginger.
I'm the worst secret keeper in the whole world.
Well, we have to tease them or they won't come back.
but not about bad things, about good things. I can't hold good secrets. Bad secrets I can hold, because who wants to spread bad?
No,
nobody wants to spread bad.
No, not me. No way. Keep those skeletons in the closet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Rosewood hooks and needles are so beautiful. Yeah, they really are. I'm excited. I'm excited to see Evelyn's hooks. I have seen pictures of them. So, yeah, maybe she can talk us through her process. when she comes on. We'll have to talk about it, all the things we're going to talk about with Evelyn.
Oh, I know.
It's in the works, baby.
And we're going to have a slideshow.
Oh, we always have a slideshow.
We always have to have a slideshow.
We sure do.
We are organized hookers.
We have picket signs and everything. We demand more yarn. Oh my goodness.
Yes.
So is Anthony going out? Do you need to go?
Well, Anthony, yeah, I guess I thought they were here tonight, but they're at their dad's house.
Oh.
So that makes me immensely sad because I want my boys here tonight, but I'm sure they're going to go work out and play music. So they don't need me for that.
The guy thing.
It's guy things.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every once in a while, my guys go and do guy things too. And it's okay.
I know. I like to be left alone. So I can talk to you guys and play with my yarn. Before I got on YouTube, I didn't talk to anybody. Even though I was on Instagram, I never talked to anybody. It was all pictures and messaging and stuff like that. But YouTube is awesome.
Yeah.
I have friends now.
I know, me too.
Before it was just me and the yarn.
I know, me too. Yarn in watching YouTube.
Yeah, watching YouTube and spending time with the boys.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
And begging my girls to have babies.
Mary says, where did you get your eyes for? So if you're asking where did I get them from, I got them on eBay. If you're asking what I got them for, it's for future amigurumis. I'm excited. I've never used them before. I always use like buttons or embroidered the eyes on, and they never come out very good. They're always uneven and yeah.
Weird.
But they even have cute little noses. I'm excited. Let me see. If you can see, there's a cute little nose.
Oh, that is cute. Oh, that's adorable.
Yeah, I'm excited. It doesn't take much to impress me with these little green eyes.
Green eyes.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, that's so true. Everyone is so interactive on here. I know.
Yeah.
A lot of it has to do with the face-to-face talking and interaction.
Oh, yeah.
I can see why Instagram wants to have more people, getting on live and doing things like that. It's just for some, it's a different air. It's a different
platform. Yeah.
Yeah. Different platform, different feeling.
It's kind of funny. We, because we watch people on YouTube, you start to feel like you know them. Like you and Mel and I, we do know each other now. We didn't used to.
Right.
But like you start to think you know them. And so my husband and my son and I, we watch this one channel called Tim Tracker. And he and his wife, they're always doing reviews of the parks in Orlando, like Universal and I almost said Mickey Mouse, Disney World, but they do reviews and they're always there. And my husband said, wouldn't that be funny if we saw them? And I said, yeah, we'd all be like, hey, how are you guys? Like, we know them. And they'd be like, we don't know you.
Right.
Go away, weirdos.
Yeah. Yeah.
But now, yeah, especially with the StreamYard, people like really start to get to know one another.
Yeah.
It's cool.
I love that.
And before you, Ginger, and the Yarn Geekers, when you used to have your live every morning, I didn't talk yarn or show any of my things. You guys nudged me until I got my own content channel.
I am so happy.
So cool. It's so cool. And if any of you are struggling to, use your video editing software, come on over to my other channel. Oh,
yeah. Julie has a great KineMaster video editing channel. That is awesome.
It just started. Finding my feet.
Super cool.
Oh,
yeah,
Whisper knows Tim Tracker too. Don't you love them? They're so awesome. I love Tim Tracker and Jen and Jackson. It's like we know their family. I swear we're gonna run into them at Disney World or something, and they're gonna be like, "We don't know you." Move on now, weirdo stalker people.
Yeah, when Ingrid, there's a couple of people that have started their channels that were coming to my lives in the morning, and it's like I feel like a mama bird.
I know, that's how I am with Ursula.
I feel so happy.
Oh, my Granny Square Ursula?
Yeah.
She used to talk to me all the time. And then one day I saw like this channel and I was like, how many Ursulas from South Africa could there be on YouTube? And I was like, Ursula, is this you? She's like, it is. Yeah, I'm in my channel. And I was like so excited because I could see what Ursula looked like. And now she's like blown up. She's doing great.
I know.
She never comes to my channel anymore. Where is Ursula today?
Ursula.
She's very busy.
Yeah, she's a busy lady.
Yeah.
Oh, Coco was one of them too.
Yeah.
Coco, I'm almost finished. I am almost finished with that shawl, or the pocket shawl that I'm testing for Coco.
Oh, cool.
So
cool.
almost finished.
Yes. Awesome. I've tested for Ginger. I do Ginger's test. I'm her personal tester.
I'm Julie's personal tester.
Yes, that's true. You are.
Well, is it about that time, Julie?
I think so. I'm ready for dinner.
Yeah, I gotta go. The boys are chomping at the bit. They want to. They've got things to do.
I do too.
Okay.
I've got a whole bunch of yarn to get organized.
I know. I gotta play with my yarn. I'm gonna make my video tomorrow, and it's gonna be awesome.
I've got like 3 to make tomorrow. I've got a lot of videos to make, but it's good. It's good.
Yeah, it's good. It's a good thing. But tomorrow, the main one I'm working on is the yarn organization.
Yeah.
Video.
Tonight I'm making a video on the little yarn shop that I visited today and the adventure of that place. It was really, really cool. So I'm excited to make that one.
Yeah, that's exciting. I love making videos.
I do too.
So much fun.
I told Ginger today that I didn't know whether I was more excited about seeing all the yarn in the yarn shop or getting all the footage of the yarn shop. Because in my head, I was like, oh, I can edit it this way and I can use this transition here. And
this is going to be so much fun.
I'm like obsessed on 2 things now, yarn and footage. So it looks like everybody's saying goodbye, Ginger. So they're leaving before we are. So that's not a good
you guys.
sign. We always want to be the first ones out. So
okay. Well, you guys all have an amazing evening. And for anybody who's watching it on the replay, thank you for watching and hope you liked the video. I always forget to say that to people who are watching the replay. So I want to make sure, I've been trying to make sure to add that in to the end of every video.
And also don't forget, if you are interested in any of the links or the slides themselves, they are always available. I put them up on Sunday mornings on our Facebook group. So if you're ever interested in checking out some of the websites or the Pinterest or the Etsy places that we put up there, go check them out. They're right up there on the slides every Sunday morning.
That's right. And I will, in the description, I'll add in Evelyn's her info in there just so you can go get some hooks. And I will also put that the hat tutorial that Julie's wearing in case anybody wants to make it.
Yep. The very versatile hat.
Oh, and if you guys liked the video, please hit the like button if you liked it. If you
didn't like it, shh, don't tell. It was a bit of a sheep show tonight. We understand. It usually is.
Okay, you guys. Have a wonderful
night. Take care,
night.
everybody. We'll see you. Have a wonderful holiday.
Bye.
Bye-bye.